light cannot escape me. What hope have you?
Hi everyone, Spitfire here, bringing you another game of Dota 2. And what a game this is, I'm really excited. Well, let's just make sure this is playing it. Okay, as you can see this is Captain's Mode, and I was playing with basically someone I'd met in a game previously, who I thought was, who I got along with. He was pretty good. This is a full stack on our side. I didn't really know the rest of the team, but yeah, so I've played with a couple of them before, and one of them basically drafted this team for us, and I was given Enigma. Now, go to me here. Here I am. Enigma isn't a hero I've played a lot of. Obviously, I know what his role is. He's a good jungler because he can summon minions, and his main focus, his main job in a team fight is to put down those black holes and win the game. So I kind of know how he plays. I just haven't had that much experience with him before. But we'll see how we get on in this game. So this is a ranked captain's mode. So as you might imagine, people are trying pretty hard in this kind of game. So we decided to go for it's not really a tri lane. It's a dual lane with me in the jungle and solo off laner. So my items is a little wrong because I accidentally bought Tango at the beginning, and if you've ever played a jungle like Enigma or Nature's Prophet, you don't need the Tango because your minions, some of the minions should be taking all the hits for you. So what you want to be doing is getting mana regen items so you can summon them again. Because as you can see, the demonic conversion is 170 mana, and I've only got 260, so I can use it once and then I can use it twice, I think, and then I have to get regen. So regen is much more valuable to me than Tango as a jungler. Now, so I'm just hanging around here in case something tricky goes on there, and I wasn't sure if they were doing an aggressive tri lane, but it does seem they are doing a dual lane. So they've got Bristleback and Venge at the top, and Crystal Maiden and Void down the bottom, which could be a bit difficult because they've got a stunner on both sides. So since I'm juggling, I won't be paying that much attention to the lanes. But this is how we start off. We basically summon our little familiar guys called Eidolons, and they take all the hits from the creep, and then I just hit them down. That is until they expire, then I have to run away. The cool thing about the minions I summon is you summon 3, and then over time they will create another version of themselves. I'm not sure how that works. What does it actually say? Repeated attacks cause them to multiply. So you start with 6, and then eventually you have they start with 3, eventually you have 6. There you go. So it takes a certain amount of hits. So if you let them die, then you're missing out on having these guys up a lot of the time. So, but if you let 2 of them die, you'll only have, say, 2, because only one of them's going to multiply in the end. Which is why, as you'll see, I try and move the weakest out of the fight, and then the jungle creeps actually hit another creep that's got full HP. So it's a good way to preserve the longevity of the Eidolons, since you can't just keep summoning them because how expensive they are, mana-wise. But I've just got Soul Ring now, which means I can pop my Soul Ring and then summon my Eidolons, which I don't do here, which is stupid. I was like, I just got a Soul Ring, let's not use it at all. But yeah, I learned pretty quickly that that's what I should be doing. I noticed that just on the minimap that this Crystal Maiden was sort of hanging around the mid lane, probably trying to help the Storm Spirit gank our Gunka in mid. And also his first blood, Sven goes down to a nice stun there. See, since we warded here, I see the Crystal Maiden. She's at low health. She's only got she's regenerating mana, so she probably doesn't have that much. And I'm telling Storm Spirit to just be careful, but I can just come in here. I don't have any mana, but I've got a Soul Ring, which I apparently don't need since I put my Q, which is Malibus, and it's basically a stun. Well, it's 3 or 4 stuns in a row. Yeah, 3 stuns in this one. And I get a nice kill out of that, which is really helpful because I can buy my boots now. Basically, the idea is I've got my Soul Ring, I want to get boots, and then I'm going straight for Blink Dagger. Blink Dagger is the bread and butter of this era. You can't really play him properly without it. So that's nice. I also pick up some Tango this time because I am at half health. You probably noticed I couldn't use Demonic Conversion on the Mud Golems because they're immune to magic, so I had to just leave them and go for these Centaur instead. So there I moved my weakest Eidolon out, and then it attacks another one, and it just preserves how long they last, which means they go back to full health and create a new copy of themselves. So this is like the most efficient way to jungle and sort of conserve mana, get the most out of your Eidolons. Okay, got my boots, got some Tango, and I'm level 4, which compared to everyone else is pretty good. I mean, on their team, their Crystal Maiden is level 2, not just because I killed her, but because she's just wandering between lanes trying to help mid, but not really doing anything other than that. So she's just not getting any chance to level. So I'm just going to go down. I want to see what's going on down here. Sven's gone down to the bottom. Now this Void's the big carry on their side, so the Sven and Jakira are really going to have to try hard to actually deny the creep for them. Because the more this Void gets farmed, obviously the stronger he's going to get later on, and then we'll have a hard time because we've got some decent carries. We've got Kunkka and Sven. Those are our carries essentially. We've got Invoker, but I mean he's just good any kind of time in the game, but he can't really out carry a Void. So the Invoker's okay here. But I'm sort of hanging around here. I am farming. That was a nice stack here that I wanted to make use of. Oh, I have to run now. So if I get stunned, I'm stunned. So this is bad for me, especially with the bristleback. So you can just keep spamming his bristles, and that was a lovely tornado. It saved me. Definitely saved me that. It just gave me that just enough time to escape, and then they turned around to turn their attention on the Invoker instead. So I was able to get out there. So I haven't died yet, that's nice, but they're actually a kill in front of us now. I think they got Jakiro as well. Right, so I'm heading back. My next item is Blink Dagger. I'll just get a TP scroll saving for Blink Dagger now. Invoker, he's got his phase boots. I don't really pay much attention to what he's doing, so I'll be able to see sooner or later. I do come back here to help with this tower under attack. Gunka, not much happening there. Oh, he's got a pipe. Nice. Maybe back to me. I'm trying to spread the love. I mean, this is an wow, I can't even say it. This is an Enigma video, but I just since I'm just farming the jungle, it's not very interesting. So I'm just seeing what's happening around the map. I'm trying to avoid the Avenge. I saw the Avenge come into the jungle. I couldn't see exactly where she was, but I think she was looking for me. So I stayed out for a moment. But now there's 3 against this Invoker trying to attack the top, so I'm gonna have to get over there. Actually, I would have done, but I noticed how quickly he was dying. I would have been able to save him. At the same time, no one's coming over here, TPing over here, so I can't go in by myself. There's nothing I can do. I'm only level 5. I don't have my ultimate, which is Black Hole, which would be helpful, but on my own it wouldn't be.
Radiant's middle tower is under siege.
But I think I decided to get back here since I only see two of them now, which isn't too bad. If they're low enough health, I probably could kill them, but it's a long shot.
Dire has fortified its structures.
So some killing going on down here. Let's see if I can. There we go. We've got Void and Whistle Main. Nice. Right. So this tower's still standing, but I'm gonna have to defend it. Invoker is coming back now to help. I'm level 6 now. I've got my black hole. Black hole is just the beast of a team fight spell. Here we go. Trying to start the team fight. Well, I say team fight. It's a 2v2, but a black hole basically can win a team fight like this if I can land it. Now the problem is it doesn't have that bigger range to cast it, so you have to get in quite close, and they can obviously, that would have been a good time to land it, but I wasn't quite in the right position, and if I'd just left it a little bit late, they could have split and I could have missed it completely. And this is a huge 250 mana spell with a 200 second cooldown. I don't want to just miss it. So I missed the opportunity there, but at the same time I thought it was good that I didn't rush into that, because another opportunity will come, definitely. Right, Kunku's here to help. They don't seem to know he's there. He's here. I still probably would have backed off. They're both under half health, so this is nice. We get the well, see a courier. I don't think we get them. The boat misses, but here we go. Black hole! Got them both, and they are so dead. So black hole does a ton of damage, but the most important thing is it keeps them in place. It is just so good. I mean, that was only 2 people as well, but
Dire's middle tower is being
I managed to get both of them, and they couldn't escape. And with Kunku's Tidebringer, that did a lot of damage as well. I don't think we'll quite get this tower. I'm just gonna go. Oh, there was a swap there. Yeah, swap in the Kunku next to the tower, but I think she dies from this.
Great teamwork, you vicious
And
thugs.
sadly, so does Kunku. So the vengeful spirit traded herself for the Kunku. What's down here? I don't know if anything's happened down here. Don't know, but yeah, we stepped up the kills a bit now, so we got a double kill there, and then eventually got the Venge. Right, I'm a lot closer to my big dagger now. Obviously it's 2150 and I'm at 1850. Oh, but we're jumping in here. I don't think I can. And he's okay. I was worried. If he didn't have that, I don't think I could have jumped in, because I probably wouldn't have saved him, and then I'd be in danger. But luckily he could go invisible, saved himself. What have we got down here? There's loads of things I've missed. I'm just going back to see if. Right, so nothing's happening there yet. I'm back in the jungle. I'm keeping an eye on this top tower. They killed Invoker again, but there's 3 of them. I can't defend this. I don't have black hole or anything really. If I go there now, I'd just be farming. So farming, feeding. So back to the jungle. Lost tower. They seem to be continuing to push. I decided to get out of there because they probably know I'm in the jungle somewhere, and since they've got that dominance on that lane at the moment, they could easily come into the jungle to take me out, which is what I find is true. Find the Storm Spirit, which is bad news for me since I can't escape this. How do I escape? Yeah, okay. I try and escape. I try and shoot behind a tree thinking he can't see me. But I forget that there's 2 other guys there. Okay, so whilst I'm rezzing, let's take a look at someone else. Got Sven down here, still battling against the Void. Level wise, Void's level 8. Doesn't have much in terms of farm though, he's only got Perseverance. Alright. Broker doesn't seem to have much change in his items either, but he's going for 4 staff next. Kunkka is going for Shadow Blade quite quickly. And I've got my Blink Dagger now, so that's fantastic. Blink Dagger enables me to blink into a group of people, black hole them all, and then they all die. It's fantastic. Oh, Vengeful Spirit's gone down. But will he escape the Bristleback? I don't know. There's no tower here to help him. He's used up all his spells, so he can't go invisible. So yeah, he's dead now. Or is he? Urgh. He finds his way to the tower, that's pretty good. Wow, he actually makes it out alive. I didn't realise that was going to happen. Nicely done. Oh. Oh no, I thought Crystal Maiden was gonna get him. I think she tried to dust out of that. But we were too close. She tried to juke and then dust. But that didn't happen. I blink in and use Manifest. Sven's in trouble. War Cry's out of there. Cool. Right, 7 level 8, that's not bad. I'm excited to get to the team fights. The team fights are very exciting when you bring in a black hole. You can't use it right now. Oh no, I could if I used Soul Ring. I was debating whether would I have enough mana to blink and black hole. I knew I could black hole if I used Soul Ring, but what about Blink Dagger? Then I remembered, oh yeah, Blink Dagger doesn't cost mana anymore, so I could definitely use it if I used the Soul Ring first. That's why it's a very needed item. It's because he relies on his mana so much.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Right. So I think we're looking for a team fight here. We know the Void's around here somewhere. Now, regarding Void and Black Hole, I was told before the battle started, if you got a Black Hole with the Void inside it, because the Void can easily just stop you. Because Black Hole's channeled, any kind of interruption or stun will break it. So you want to make sure that doesn't happen, and so you want to get the Void, because else he'll do this, and that'll stop the Black Hole. But what I can do now is fail out of the Black Hole. So I kind of stunned him for a bit, but the Black Hole didn't last very long, as you can see, and that was actually my fault. I actually used the Black Hole, didn't realise it was going to go off at that moment, and then I right clicked on the Void and it cancelled it. So that was a mistake on my part, but we got both of them, so I wasn't feeling too bad about it. But that could have been worse, that he could have leaped away, and that would have been annoying, especially since it's such an expensive move to use. Okay, so we're trying to just chase them all down. I think we should back now, because there's a big fight coming up here and I do not have Black Hole. I don't think we realised they were all up and they're all coming here to fight us, because we thought, oh, we can easily get this Venge, but then, yeah, this happens. Oh, we get the Venge, but then we're all going to die now. Yeah, nasty. Can Invoker get away? He tries to use it. Gives some cooldown, it's a shame. Okay, Sven has his Mask of Madness. Void has pretty much. He's got a Claymore. That's the only difference he's got. Oh, Kunkka does actually have his Shadow Blade now. He just needs to pick up his amulet. I got my Arcane Boots after that fight. So I thought that would be a handy thing to have. There's so much mana we gain here. It's just really needed. But the important thing is the Blink Dagger. I picked up some smoke because we're sorted for wards. Takira is doing pretty well at keeping wards up. So as another support, technically, I thought I'd pick up some smoke. It might come in useful. It might be good to pop out of the smoke for a nice initiate. So it might as well be me. Because that'd be good, because it's all down to the team fights in this match, clearly. It all comes down to, can I get my Black Holes, or can the Void get off his Chronos? It's all to do with that. The rest of the team is all built around those two heroes trying to get those big ults off. So I've got black hole, and then Jakira can put his macropie down, and then Sven can cleave, and Kunker can cleave and send his boat, and Invoker can send all his meatball and sunstrike and all that cool stuff down. Whilst they're all stuck in this big AoE. Likewise with the Void, he can Chronosphere, and as long as the rest of the team isn't in it, Crystal Maiden can use her Freezing Field, and actually, I guess that's it, but yeah, Chrono's pretty good anyway. But I think, yeah, Invoker, Math, who was the captain of this one, he was actually putting his team together based around, if we get a team fight and we trap them in a black hole, how can we just destroy them instantly? So it was a nice plan. And right now I need to be with the team, because if a team fight arises I should be there. But I noticed that the rest of their teams are all spread out all over the place. We've got 2 at the top and sort of 3 in their bottom or in their jungle. So I don't think it's that important for me to be there for a black hole or anything. So we've got 4 here. We might be trying to push the lane a bit more. Let's go 5th. Oh, there it is, Chagir. Probably trying to ward, but it's in a very dangerous position there. So we're coming back to mid. Sven's farming. Sven's trying to get his BKB now, I believe. So he really needs to farm up and get that. Oh, black hole, black hole, black hole! Oh, that was not. I didn't realise that. I used my black hole and I suddenly died. It's because Crystal Maiden was using her freezing field on the high ground and I couldn't see her. So I just took all the damage from it. I didn't realise she was doing that then. I know this happens again in another point where I used my black hole and Crystal Maiden just was outside of it and freezing field to everyone. It was rather nasty. So well played her, although she did die. But I got my black hole in and I got at least 2. So that was quite nice. I got it on the Void as well. It's really important for me to get it on the Void. Because then there's no chance of them actually getting me out. The only other way... Yeah, so in terms of breaking my black hole, they've got the Void obviously, he's got a bash and he's Chronosphere. Crystal Maiden has her stun, and Storm Spirit has a stun I guess, but he has to go in a lot closer. And then Venge not only has a stun, but she can nether swap me out of it, which is rather annoying. And so what I'm working on now is BKB, because that will prevent all that from happening. So if I pop BKB, blink in and black hole, then they shouldn't have many ways to actually interrupt it. But I think the only one that does is nether swap. I'm not sure. I'll confirm it maybe when maybe in the late stages when that starts happening. My friend Vaughn's inviting me to game. Vaughn's not in this one for a change. Usually you will see him. Oh, he's got back to me. It's a huge push here. I blink away because I thought I was getting a bit close. If I get stunned near the tower, they would have just dived on me. It looks like there's so many because this Storm Spirit's got an illusion. See, one is attacking me. I thought it was a real one. I just didn't have much awareness in this fight, so I just back off. Luckily I got away. And they get that tower no problem. How are we doing on towers? I think we're dead on equal now. We've both lost our mid tier 1 and tier 2. We've lost our safe lane tier 1 and our hard lane towers are both intact. So yeah, we're dead even on towers. We're fairly even on kills. This is a really even game so far. So Volvo, good matching system in my opinion. I don't know why I'm looking there. Right, so I've got 1 piece to my BKB. Still got some smoke. I think we're going to use it now. Yes, we are. So we don't know exactly where they are. We see a couple of people in the jungle, so we decide to meander over there, see if we can get them. This is the Bristleback. He's actually quite an important hero to get rid of. I don't want to use my black hole here on one person, that would be a bit silly. I mean, in the worst case I could, but I've got Maledict for... Sorry, Malefice, not Maledict. I've got Malefice for one person, I don't need to waste my black hole. That was Invoker's for staff. If there were more people there I might have used black hole. But right now it's not worth it. They're all hanging back to the tower. And whilst we could go in, we don't have Sven with us. And if you want to pop a black hole, it's really good to have Sven in the fight, because you can just cleave everyone whilst they're stunned, and together, more importantly. Let's see, I think we might be pressuring this a little bit. Their team's all split off again now, so it's just the two of them. Oh, I've got my third ability here, which is called Midnight Pulse. There's really nothing special about this, it just does a bit of damage in an AoE. It does actually get rid of trees as well. I was tempted to put it on these trees here, like right in the middle of the screen now, because just so people couldn't juke behind them or anything, but I don't know. We decided to back off anyway.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
I was thinking that they're clearly all following us on the minimap, so can't we just turn around and black hole them? Especially when they're in this tight space where the stairs are, but we decided not to. But yeah, if you can get people in tight spaces, then you'll definitely get them in the black hole, which is quite nice. So we have to try and think about how to use the terrain in those situations. If it's in a wide open space, they can split fairly easily, and you'll end up either getting one or just missing people completely. You have to get used to the timing on Enigma, which is why I thought I wouldn't do very well, because I haven't used them that much. You know, you have to get used to, like, if I'm going to place the black hole here, how do I know when it's actually going to go down? But turns out I did pretty well on the black hole timing throughout this game. I was so pleased with how I did, and the team actually constantly gave me good feedback saying, "Oh, you're doing so well as Enigma, well played." That makes you feel really great, especially when it wasn't my choice. It was the team picked. It was picked for me by the captain. I was concerned how I would perform, but it turns out I did fine. But that's not to say I'm not giving away the result of this game. I'll leave that to you. It's quite exciting though. Timmy, actually, how's he doing on farm? All right, so he had his Battlefield a while ago. He's got his Chrysalis now as well. Who's something that has mech? Okay, it's normal. Someone Spirit has Orchid and is going for Bloodstone now.
Regeneration.
Pistolback has Vanguard and a Sange. Fair enough. And slightly less sport items on Venge. But has got some dust for the Kunkka, because Kunkka has Shadowblade now, and a Chrysalis. Sven has Chrysalis, and as well as a BKB, so he can join fights now. Speaking of which, we've got a fight coming up here. It's only with 2 people though. I'm trying to chase after the Storm Spirit, who's around. He's going the other way, so I decided to blink in. Blink in and Maledict. No reason to black hole. Although black hole would have lasted longer. That's an annoying thing. If he's if Storm Spirit is using his ulti, I don't think the Malefice will actually work. Oh, we lost the bottom tower. They're actually ahead of us in towers now. They've actually managed to keep their bottom tower and lost towers. Still got our top. They're actually being quite. They were quite aggressive because they were always sort of 5 manning our towers. When it's in that case where they were 3 manning it. It was quite a hard thing to just keep getting around. We always needed TPs, and I was TPing so much I couldn't actually keep up. So I would use the TP, and then in another situation when I need it, I'd feel bad for not having one, but I was using it so much that I couldn't always just go and get one. I could go and get one from the shop now, which is what I definitely should be doing. That being said, we don't have many places to go to now. The only reason I need a TP is to get back to base or try and escape a bad situation like being caught out in this area. Which didn't happen. I didn't see anyone near me, so I thought this was safe to farm for a bit. But soon I will need to get back. Let's just go over here and see what's going on. Oh, trying to get my stone spirit, but that's not going to happen. We've actually got two people with the with sort of, I can't really know how to say it, but it's like a stun every second or so. We've got the Invoker who can do it, and then Enigma does it as well. And that was a nice chrono. Got 3 people. The Invoker's going to go down. And here again, a black hole. Yeah, I got the void there, but the freezing field on the top, I did not even see it at all. I just saw my health going down and down, and then I died. That was a brilliant freezing field. She got a triple kill from that. Don't know how much she got for it. Luckily, she's still like the weakest character on their team. But she probably went up a couple of levels with that. Yeah, so we didn't win that fight. I mean, I did land the black hole on at least the void, which is the important thing. But it was stopped because of the freezing field. Nicely placed freezing field from Crystal Maiden. Oh, Sven's got a Daedalus, that's nice. That's just cleave goodness. I'm just going to Crystal Maiden and see what she's got. Still just mech, but she's got that money now. Anyway. So, I've got my Mythal Hammer. So I've not got that long to go for my BKB. I've only got about 1,000 gold left. And once I've got that, team fights will be a lot safer for me. So if I had it in that fight, I wouldn't have died because the BKB would have stopped the freezing field. And just to point out, Void does have a Daedalus as well at the same time as our Sven. Right, so we use Malefice on this pistol as well as the Cold Snap from Invoker, but he still gets away. And the whole team's here now, apart from Void, who's just farming down here. I don't see a team fight coming out of this because the other team's backed off. We're just a little cautious. I haven't brought up any kind of charts or anything, have I? We're currently in the lead, but not by much. Look how even it is in gold earned. 1,000 and 1,500. I mean, it was way in our favour earlier, but it's now come back a bit. Experience earned is the same, pretty much. We did really well at the start, and then it's come back, then go down, and then back up. It's very even. It's incredibly even in terms of both towers that go down and in kills. And I think this is where I die because I get stunned in there. That was a nice macro power and stun, but I don't think they've got too much HP to really have it do anything. I think that Bristol might go down. Oh man, that's nasty. That's nasty. Yeah, I killed all 4 of us just from me being there. I kind of felt a bit responsible for that because, although I was with Takiro, the fact that I was stunned led everyone to just jump in on that. And that was a great chrono from Void, honestly. So, yeah, this is worrying because we've only got Sven alive, he's farming. And they're probably going to Raxus here.
Dire has fortified its structures.
Now, in situations like this, it's if I can blink in and get a black hole, that would be ideal. But that's bloody difficult because they're going to be expecting that. They're going to be trying to get someone jumping in on it to stun me as soon as possible. But I do have my... Oh no, I don't have BKB yet, because that kill. So yeah, this will be an BKB black hole if I manage to get it. Well, I get 2 people, so I missed the void there, which is a shame. But not that it matters, because fucking Sven gets a triple kill with that. That was really nice. So yeah, I get 2 of them, but it was the void was smart and he jumped away right at the last minute, well, last second even. He knows that if he gets away, then there's not much they can do. But he turned around and then came right back into Sven and just cleaved him down. So yes, we're definitely relying on Sven to carry this game. He's got his Daedalus and BKB, Mask of Madness, and Hyperstone, so he's just swinging away really quickly there. He's going for Salt QRS next. Now Conqueror he's going for Daedalus, he's a bit behind on that.
Has fallen to the dire.
And I've got BKB at last, right. So the fight's will be a lot easier now, or at least I can use my black hole without fear of getting stunned that easily. The only problem is the more I use it, the less less duration it'll have next time. As you know, it goes it starts off for about 10 seconds, and it goes down each usage by a second until it goes down to 4 seconds. So 4 seconds isn't particularly long, but it lasts as long as black hole. The problem is I'm not going to pop it at the same time. It will be BKB for about a couple of seconds, then the black hole will land. Even so, it does make me a bit better. Right, got my BKB. Need to watch out for this void, as he's got double damage. If he finds anyone in the jungle, he can probably pick them off. His chrono's up. Oh, he's got Hyperstone as well. The builds of, or item builds at least, of the void and the Sven are very similar. Here's an interesting way of farming for Invoker. You drop a meatball down behind the trees and then come around and kill him. Right, so what am I buying next? I don't actually remember. I think I have my eyes on things, but I don't buy anything for a good while now. We're getting to the sort of later stage. We're all sort of level 16 or over. So late game item builds are definitely things to worry about, but at the same time we need to worry about buybacks. And I just realised I blinked forward, tried to use Manifest and used my TP instead, and now I can't TP to defend this. It's really bad. I really needed to be back there because I got a black hole in 10 seconds. Now what I need to do is come in here, wait until they're all gathered up, and then blink black hole. The black hole's stunned up, and then the Chronosphere I was trying to... I don't know what I was thinking. I just walked straight into them and didn't do anything. I was more concerned about, okay, how do I get in there and avoid the black hole, not the black avoid the Chronosphere. I just wasn't thinking. Although our Sven was down here trying to kill their bottom tower. So it's their middle tier 3 tower. Doesn't quite manage, but he does get out alive, which is a good thing. So even on kills, the gold's gone slightly in their favour now.
Radiant's middle barracks is under attack.
And
Dire's bottom tower is under
yeah, they've completely wrecked us at top.
Dire's top barracks
And it's going to get this one. We've completely lost our top and mid racks, so it's not looking good for us right now. Usually 2 sets of racks is it means you might as well give up. However, we're also at this stage where, well, I can't see. They've lost their tier 3 tower, so we can easily get their mid racks if we push hard enough. It's not looking great though.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
So instead, we definitely haven't beaten them down enough to see an advantage here yet. And Bristleback's still very tough. He's got Heaven's Halberd now, along with Reaver, so he's going to get Heart next. Gunker's finally got a Daedalus, which is nice. Vengeful Spirit also has a Heaven's Halberd, so we've got two ways to disarm our Sven, which is very painful, and they can also disarm our Kunker, which is very smart item choice from their team, honestly. Because I remember our Sven's getting so annoyed. It's like, how many Heaven's Halberds do you have? You've got like 5 million. Because he was just disarmed the whole time. He couldn't use his fantastic cleaves. Anyway, Sven's out for blood, clearly. Trying to get this Storm Spirit. Which they managed to do quite well. But they're all converging here. We have to be careful. I pop my smoke because we think we can flank them or something. Kristen Maiden gets the Jakira out. Right, so they're all split up a bit now. But now they're all coming in for a team fight. Can I jump in here and blink? Black hole! That was fantastic! just as the void chronospheres, I jump in, get the black hole, get 4 people, I think, and Sven just cleaves them all down. Yes! It was so good. The Sven was just picking at you saying, well played, well played, well played, and it wasn't being sarcastic, it was being very sincere in that was a really good black hole. I was just so pleased with that. I mean, we didn't kill everyone, but we stopped the chronosphere, which is the big thing, and killed Void and the bristleback, and now they've only got supports and Storm Spirit left. We can take the Rex easily now. Ooh, it just gets your adrenaline pumping, does that kind of play. I don't think we can go for anything else here, but we've still got 10-20 seconds for the rest of their team to come out. Sven goes down, but he had an Aegis. I popped down a little purple thing, because, you know, why not? Also, I don't know what that thing does. It's just a little bit of extra damage. If you put it underneath a black hole, which is a bit hard to do, the damage is insane. But what you can do is you can upgrade your ulti with Arcanum Scepter, and it will put Midnight Pulse down as your black holing, so it does extra damage. I don't see the point in that at all, but it's just more damage. It's not an item you'd see yourself going for normally. I'm just going to pause briefly, and I can have a breather. Cool. Right, so I've got a refresher orb in my quick buy, but that is expensive. That's 5,000 and something, nearing on 6,000, I'm sure. That means I can black hole twice, which is nice. I can't do it instantly. I can black hole, use it, and then black hole again. Not many situations where that would actually be usable, because you know, once you use it, they might try and split up as soon as possible. But I sort of, I don't know what else I'm going to buy. I might as well try and black hole twice. Oh, mana is also an issue as well. It's 450 at its highest level. But I end up not buying anything because it's getting a really clutch stage where if we were to die in a team fight, they could just win. And if they died in a team fight, we could just win. So I need to save for buybacks. Buybacks is what's going to save us the game here. So I don't buy anything, at least just yet. I'm still not sure what I would go for. I mean, I think I decided against Refresher Orb in the end. Oh yeah, I know what I get. Yeah, you'll see. It was a very good choice when I think about it. Very good choice. But yeah, right now we have to be careful because both of us have our ancients vulnerable, pretty much. Well, at least our tier 4 towers are vulnerable. But they have an advantage in that they've got 2 methods of entry. We've got 2 lanes to have to fend off mega creeps, and they've only got 1. Oh, my throat's hurting a bit. I don't think Rush is up, so we're safe from that at least. Clearly, they're all coming over here to try and take out our bottom tier 3 tower and Rax in order to give them 4 mega creeps, which would pretty much cement their victory, honestly, because 2 lanes of mega creeps is hard enough to fend off, but 3 is just really hard. So I know they're all coming down here. I've got my black hole ready, I've got my BKB and blink dagger ready. Can I get another good black hole off here?
Dire's bottom tower is
Honestly, I don't know. I can't remember what happens in this fight. Oh, put down a pull. Oh, Jesus! I got swapped. I immediately did BKB and I missed a lot of the danger. So here's a chronosphere coming in. They're all pretty low now, honestly, because so much cleaving going on. I get a black hole with 3 people, and they get quickly dispatched. So many good black holes. I'm so proud of myself. I got at least 3 people as well most of the time. A couple of times it's been 2 people, but it's been a very good it's still been a good choice of black hole. I mean, perhaps I make it look easy, but it's honestly not. I mean, I'm sure everyone's had those kind of games where they go, oh, black hole is amazing, I'm going to play Enigma, and they just completely bomb the black holes. Like, they mistime it, and or if you queue it up, you can easily miss. So you have to try and figure out where they're going to go, and try and make sure the timing's perfect to get everyone before they split apart too much. And remember, in a game like, well, in a roster like this, we've got Sven and Kunka who do massive clear damage, and as well as Invoke and Shakira who do epic AoE magic damage. It's really nice. So I'm just having to take care of these mega creeps here, which I'm not very good at, honestly. My Eidolons didn't last long. I can put down a Midnight Pulse, but I have to keep them in it, so which means kiting them around it, because they do a lot of damage. I have to go back and heal up in the fountain eventually. So annoying. I'm not the best person to take care of this, but at the same time, it might as well be me to go back, because I don't have a black hole up at the moment, and I'm not good in team fights. There's no point in me being there. And what I'm going to do, all I can do is Malefisto one, and put a Midnight Pulse down, which isn't going to do much. But luckily they got Sven there. Let's just go to him. He's in trouble at the moment. Sven's got Assault QRS and his Monkey King bar, and he's just ripping apart everyone. Look at that. So here comes the Void, trying to come in. That was a nice little... Oh, here comes a Freezing Field. Oh, that's really not doing much damage. Maybe she wasn't close enough, I don't know. It was a nice idea. But, our Sven too good.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
That was a really nice... Jakira's got your Scepter, he used it on himself to Whirlwind, and it meant he was unable to be attacked in the Chronosphere for a short amount of time. Which is quite nice. Right, I'm still dealing with these. I got a black hole in 20 seconds or so, but these creeps are still coming. I'm the only one here to defend it. If no one's defending it, they will just knock down our towers and they'll win. Just completely uncontested, so... Well, Midnight Pulse.
Bottom tower has been destroyed.
And some Eidolons, even though they don't do that much. Back here though, we're taking down their bottom racks. So essentially we're even now in that we've got 2 lanes of racks destroyed, because the ranged ones don't really matter. But we also have to back off, which means it's the momentum's now in their favour to attack. It's a bit back and forth. The gold's looking much more in our favour now, and experience definitely 20,000 in our favour, because our Sven is like huge 24 level 24. Whilst they're faceless along level 21. So we've got Roshan up now. Oh yeah, I missed that. Sorry. Yeah, basically Storm Spirit. Oh no, it was Void. He's got Boots of Travel. He just Boots of Travelled on the Mega Creeps in this top lane that I was defending, and killed me with a Chronosphere. Because yeah, he can do that. So I bought back because I could. Because I thought it might be bad if I wasn't there to black hole. But in the end, we don't really see anything come out of this. We know they're rushing, and if they were all in there rushing, what a setup that would be for black hole. But unfortunately, they're not that smart. No, they're not that dumb. They know this area is completely black hole material. But the trouble is, can I really go in here? I need to be closer actually. I don't know exactly where they are. I don't have much visibility. I don't know if they're doing Roshan or not. Yeah, good thing about the Midnight Pulse is that it does clear some trees, so I can get a good look. But none of them are there. They're all by their steps now on their side. Oh, they have a ward. They can see everything that we're doing. So they have an advantage here in terms of visibility. Now we have to go back again to defend, because sadly I know that they've got some Boots of Travel to go back and help that lane along. And down goes our Jakira. I think, I don't know if this Invoker's going to make it out, but black hole! Got the Crystal Maiden and the Void. Very important to get the Void. He's just completely stunned now. That was a great kill. So Crystal Main gets out, but who cares? Again, here's Storm Spirit. He's got boots of travel as well. He's trying to push down our tier 4s, but I'm back to try and scare him off. And yeah, Sven's complaining about the amount of halberds they have on their team.
Radiant's bottom barracks has been destroyed.
So amazingly, we're still in this, despite losing our 2 barracks. So I wouldn't say that early on, but compared to now, quite a lot of time's passed since those barracks went down. And what's happening here? Well, that ranged barracks went down. Nothing too major, but we're pretty much at the same point we are now. What was that? That was a huge lightning zip. Actually, let's stay on him. Will he get out of here? I don't think he does. Oh wow, nice. Yeah, that's well played, Invoker. Alright, so he's going for the boots of travel. Sven's pretty much 6 slotted, but yeah, he can get rid of that massive madness now. Gets another Aegis. I got a lot of money, I got like nearly 3,000 gold. Kinda need to watch out for buyback. I mean, do I have buyback status? No, I don't have buyback status. Got like under 3 minutes remaining on that. But I feel I should buy something. Sven's got so much money. He's got 7,000 gold. I was just selecting him there. Why he didn't go for something else, I don't know. But he's got an Aegis. He could probably go for Divine Rapier now. I don't think he does in the end. It would have been hilarious if he did. It'd be kind of like a Conquer Cleave thing going on. Although Divine Rapier is a bit better on Conquer. He's doing well. He's got Dayless. He's got his Monkey King Bar as well. I'm not sure if they thought someone had a Butterfly, but no one does on their team. Right, just pushing back this lane. We need to keep the lanes pushed back so the Mega Creeps aren't going to encroach. But again, their team has to do the same. It's still very even in terms of the lane pushing. Well, they're trying to pick up the Shakira, and I think they succeed here. There's nothing you can do about that. I was close actually. I decided to back off. So our team's a bit split up. I mean, the rest of our team is trying to go down to their top tower, try and push this last tower down. But at the same time, they're all coming in the middle.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
So we need to be very careful.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
They're just coming to knock down our tier 4s. They've had enough.
Radiant's middle
And it's just me, Conquer, and Invoker. We don't have Sven with us right now, and we kind of do need him with us. Can I make anything happen here? I need to put the... Oh, there's a big corner sphere. Let's keep out of that. But that means I'm safe. Well, pretty much safe to use it. Right, do I get an opportunity to splitting up again? I really need to wait until they're close enough to use it. Even if I just get a couple of people, that's fine. I really just want to get Void. There's my BKB. And I completely missed everyone. I got the Bristle back, which is okay. And then, yeah, another swap. I'm not sure if it went through BKB, but I think the BKB just expired. Whereas I only had 6 seconds on it, and I popped it a couple of seconds before BKB actually went down. Now what do I get? I get Bridge of Travel, because we need to pick this up. We really need to get this thing down, and we've got a Crystal Main killing our Sven, but he's got Aegis, so that's fine. I'm looking back. Oh my god, this is so close. We're gonna get it. We need to get this down. Throne versus throne. Yes! Yes! We just get it. I'm gonna put that side by side. I think you would have seen how close that was. Wow, what a game. Such a good game. I was so excited at winning that. I was screaming across the voice chat. Everyone else is just going crazy. So yeah, my KDA 1723 is pretty much what you'd expect there. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Oh, it's time for me to go, I guess. That's fantastic. I'm going to decline that there. Let's set that one. Right, thanks for watching, guys. This is probably the best game of my 1 year career of Dota 2. So I really enjoyed playing it, really enjoyed making this video, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Enigma, good hero. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.